balmy summer night in the Rocky Mountains, the show comes to you from Coors Field in downtown Denver. We start the road trip with the first of four between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Colorado Rockies.
And now, your 2021
Get ready for Rockies baseball.
Colorado Rockies.
John Gray will be on the mound for the Rocks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You're not always sure what you're going to get from John Gray. This guy has a big arm. Former first-round draft pick out of the University of Oklahoma. Big-time fastball and a good breaking ball, changeup to go along with it. He's just had a difficult time during his career, Matt. Being consistent, throwing enough strikes. His fastball is good. It's not great. The key for John Gray is to get his secondary pitches over.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. D-Row, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Tommy Edman is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that's off the left field wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll start this one at 269. 18 homers, 56 runs batted in.
40分前オンラインになってるやん。ついにできたんかな。
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
あれを取るか。
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tapia is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cards leave 1. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Johan Oviedo is on the mound for the Cardinals.
Oviedo.
What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So stepping in is
Ah,
Reinhold
Tapia.
Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2 though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today, looking to set the tone for this road trip.
There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Trevor Story in this one. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why? He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
2-1 to count. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. Carlson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Now at the plate, Edmundo Sosa. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Shortstop, Edmundo.
First pitch on the way.
Analu de Gozaru.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. One and 2 as that's in there at the knees.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that
Kaardinaル.
fastball in like he had no chance.
危ない。
Tried to hold up there, appeal down
Ball,
to first,
ball,
and no swing. It's ball 2.
あ、入ってた。あれ
2-2. Swing and a liner.
あー、正面や。
This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Batting six.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively.
メジャーも15日に開幕し
We
ま
get
す
it,
から
big
ね。
time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left
昼
couldn't
の
be
1
easy,
時から
and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
残り15日
At
です
the
ね。
plate now, Andrew Kisner as he'll look at a fastball too
今
high
日
for
が
ball
29 で、明
1.
日
Back
か
in
ら
the
3
starting
月ですか
lineup
ら
for
ね。
this one after sitting out last night's
ついに
game.
3月へ。
2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Matt Carpenter is on deck.
なあ、なんか牛丼の食べてる動画
He
で、
loses him on ball
なんか生
4.
姜をわざわざ入れてんのに、ピッピピッピ弾く男がいましたけどね。
the second baseman.
肉を焼くので必死
So a runner at first with one out
わ
now,
ざわ
and
ざ
that'll bring up
生
the
姜
sweet
を
swinging
ぶ
Matt
ち込んで
Carpenter.
食べんのか思ったらわざわざそれを箸でピッピピッピ生姜を出す男が炎上してましたけど
And it's belted high and deep into right center.
ケンさん
Looking up
が
is
リツイー
Tapia.
トしてましたけどね
Out of
入った
here into the visitors' bullpen.
生姜をわざわざ外に弾き出して
So it's a two-run
で
shot
肉
to
とか
right
飯を
center.
食べてからま
Number
た
11 for him on the season.
左に置いてる生姜から
As the Redbirds have taken a
ガボッと
2-0
大
lead.
量の生姜を入れてでまたわざわざ箸でつまみ出すっていう
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy.
謎の
Power
行動
hitter.
をする
And
男
every
は
power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
大量の生姜をねぶち込んどるんですけど
Stepping in now, Dylan Carlson.
The right fielder, number 3.
That's lifted the other way out to left.
もったいない生姜を
Hilliard is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. And now here is Johan
The
Oviedo.
pitcher, Johan.
追加料金発生しますよ通常の5倍の
Oh,
金
and a
額
hearty
で
cut there to begin the at-bat. It's nothing in one.
食べもせんとわざわざねパッパパッパ弾き出すという
support with a swing like that.
もったいないことを
Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first beats him easily.
だい
And
ぶ
the
前
side
に
is
撮影
retired.
したやつらしいんですけど
But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2.
ああい
It's
う
now 2-0
バカ
St.
タレがおる
Louis.
からね
Here's CJ Crone now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, Matty, they need to get
そう
some
なんか
offense
交
going
差
in this one.
点
Getting a
救
run
急
back
車
in this
が
inning, give
渡
them
ろ
a
うと
little
し
bit
て
of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
侵入したはいいけど1台車突っ込んでき
First
て
pitch of the AB now.
救急車ひっくり返ってましたね
At the knees, strike one.
Your eyes
横
light
から
up
ボ
from the
ーン当てられ
offensive side
て
playing in a hitter's park like
救
this.
急
Have
車
to
ひっ
get
く
the
り返って
ball
ま
up
したか
or
ら
do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
あれはすごいですね
Oh, one pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
共産党か令和新選組思いっきり突っ込んでましたよ他の車みんな止まってんのに1台だけ猛スピードで突っ込んでくるっていう
And he lays off the curveball. Strike three called, and that's going to
あ
be
んな
out
救
number
急
one.
車ひっく
Big
り返るって
curveball
す
for
ご
the
いですね
strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you
患
recognize
者
the
運ば
breaking
なあ
ball
か
out
ん
of
の
the
に
pitcher's
運んで
hand,
る救
it's
急
so
車がぶ
hard
つ
for
かれ
hitters
て
to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
あれはすごいですね
The batter will be Sam Hilliard.
法律がなんだって言うんです
As the
か
first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Comes in here right at 260. A dozen home runs and 37
ちょうど
RBIs.
ハートマークと被って見にくいですなこれ
Oh, and he hammers it to
Ah,
deep
yeah.
right field.
超えた超え
And,
た
oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the
Ah,
wall.
しかも
The
三塁
relay
行きよる
throw.
これはあ
And he's
かんで
out
し
at third. Might have gotten a
ょ共
little
産
greedy
主義
that
に
time.
法律
You
な
talk
ど
about
通用
perfect
せん
execution right there. That took a
やり
great
たい放題
relay
で
throw to get him. And any breakdown in that
こ
relay,
れはアウ
and
ト
I
です
think
わ
he's safe.
あーちゃ
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second.
ーまあでも救急車もびっくりでしょうねいきなり突っ込んできよるから
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
運転しとったんが80歳のじいさんやったらしいですけど正確には自分たちが違反するのには悪い法律で人が破るのいい法律。このひっくり返り方はびっくりでしたね。
And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. So one gone here in the St. Louis third, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. First pitch of the AB on its way. Tried to check it in its own one. For the current campaign, Edman possesses a slugging percentage above the 450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. One out, nobody on. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
社民党の幹部とか
to short. Story scoops it up. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey guys, one of the best shortstops in the game, but he's going to tell you right there, he had to take the extra step because a little bit of a fumble in that glove forced him to have to gather himself, and it cost him.
Paul Goldschmidt set the plate now as he looks at strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do
共産主義の人か象徴元幹部天下り幹部
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Tapia. And that's the second out of the inning. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 0-1 on its way. Skied into straightaway right. And Owings will make the play there to retire the side. One left for the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So here is Colton Welker. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
Third baseman, Colton.
In there, strike one.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Nope. Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away.
でもケンタッキーも安定のうまさですね。
A little bit farther off the plate.
And he struck him out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern. But that wasn't the case there. That was a very well pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one. Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Bader comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Batting ninth.
2 down, no one on base. And up next, the pitcher's spot, that'll be John Gray. 4-1. late that time for a strike.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
救急車に乗ってたの80のジジイやったんじゃ。あ、そうなんすか。運転手じゃなくて。
Into the windup and the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready now is Edmundo Sosa. He's 0 for 1 thus
80
far.
歳を運んどったんですかね。
First pitch coming. Here it is.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
He takes this one high, 1-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back on it is the left fielder. Still going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So a solo shot down the line and left. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
問題は誰がぶつけたんやいうあれですよね。どういう運転手やったのか。単に待つんがめんどくさかったんか。
Standing in now, Andrew Kisner.
The catcher, Andrew.
Oh.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Matt Carpenter.
トヨタのアクア。そうなんすか。なかなか救急車に突っ込む車は珍しい。まあ、救急車盗むのもいますけど、救急車に突っ込んでいくのもなかなか。隣のやつも動いてる。ああ。
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Oh, that's out.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
The right fielder,
and now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
救急車見ても止まらんぞ。そのまま素通りですか。
So now to the plate, Dylan Carlson. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Hilliard's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third.
小山イスラム。
He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
He's set and the pitch. Johan Oviedo.
いやー、今のボールや。完全にボールです。
Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
From the belt, the pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down.
あー、しまった。間違ってボタン押してもうた。戻ってまいりましたら、いらんことせんかったよかった。普通に1点入ってたのに。間違えて R1 押してまいりましたわ。
First pitch on its way.
せっかく1点入ったのに。
Hey, that's the modern game right
思
now.
わず
North
R1 を
south,
してもらった。
elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Raimel Tapia.
The center fielder, Raimel
Swing and a liner.
Tapia.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He hit the corner and tries for third.
That's his 4th triple of the year, so he's
Tapia,
used to this. He
Tapia.
rounded first, eyeing the ball, and he knew he was going for 3. Great hustle and a great piece of hitting.
Garrett Hampson will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. That's popped up, and that's going to land foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Garrett Hampson is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Trevor Story stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Tapia stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
25. CJ.
So here's the cleanup hitter, CJ Cron. Runner in scoring position with 2
Cron.
1 ball, no strikes to count. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
2 balls and a strike
な
to
んな
CJ
目の
Cron.
前で起きたらびっくりでしょうね。
2-1 home.
わ、突っ
Takes
込み
a
よった
pass
言う
and
て。
misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, I know they say
まあ
this is
うまい
not
こ
the
と撮
place
影
you
して
want to
た
work
感
up
じ
in
で
the
すけど。
zone for fear of home runs going out of course.
A
Oh,
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Colorado. They trail in this one 3-0.
なかなか調子いいな。
That brings in Tommy Edman. He doubled earlier and carries a
オビエ
2-for-2
ドさ
line
ん。
into this appearance.
Tommy.
First offering. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line and left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
わざわざあんなとこに立って。
Next to hit,
ドラゴンズイブヤマレポ
out in
ー
his
タ
last
ー。
AB.
略してドライブレ。ちょうど名前がかぶってますよ。言われてみたらドライブって。
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
言われた確かにあれですな。言われるまで気にしてなかったんですけど。
1 ball and 2 strikes
言
to
われ
count.
るとほんまにあれですね。
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
ああ、そうや、やっとか
So
な。
you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 2-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than...
わお、
Leap
あ、
here,
は
but
じい
it
た。
ticks off his glove. On to first,
ア
and
ウ
a good
トかい。
stretch over there is going to get him by
は
a
じい
step
てて
for
も
the
アウト
second
になる。
out. Well, it
チャレ
certainly
ン
was
ジ
a
チャ
bang
レ
bang
ンジ
play, so they're giving it another
な
look,
んかで
and
も
they decide to
アウトっ
challenge the
ぽい
call
で
on the
すけど
field. Now the
ドラえ
indication
も
from the
ん
dugout,
グ
and
ラ
they
マ
will use a challenge here. So we'll see
な
what
ん
the
かでもあ
replay
れアウトっ
operations
ぽい
center
です
in
ね
Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Cardinals are challenging the
So
previous
here's
play.
one
普通に
last
アウ
look
ト
at
で
it.
しょ
There has to be
なん
indisputable
かアウト
evidence
臭い
in
な
order to change the call, and I just don't see it there. I'd be really surprised
そのま
if the
まアウト
challenge
言われ
works
そう
out for them in this one.
Headsets coming off. Here
ガ
comes
ー
the
チャアウト
decision,
や
and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any
残
further
念でした
challenges for the rest of the game.
Out at first base.
Into the box, Harrison Bader. And he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
今日はでもシンさん偉い仕事帰りに FF 買いに行く言ってましたからね
Swing line drive. That's going to be
今日は
trouble.
もう FF デーでしょうね
Around first, digging for 2. And now they'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And we see there that they're currently ranked third best in that category in the NL.
大森歌右衛門みたいな
To the plate now, Edmundo Sosa.
Ah,
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance.
あー伸びんか
Retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's
さ
Heidi
あワ
Watney.
トニーさん
Thanks, Matt. I talked
こ
with
の
Rockies
人もほ
skipper
んま
Bud
最
Black
近見
between
かけへ
innings,
んからね
specifically about his club's offensive output to
これ
this point. And he
21が
told
最
me
後や
he's
から
pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch
多
selection
分
has
今
been the
年
main
も
reason
出
for
ん
their
ような気が
struggles
しま
today,
すけど
as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading up
Okay,
for
thank
the
you, Heidi.
Rockies, the left fielder, Sam Hilliard.
邪悪の帝王ワトニーワトニーファン結構おるんです
First
けど
pitch on its way. Sam Hilliard stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
ああ
Misses there. 1-2.
年やか若手に譲ったん
Right
や
there. 0-2 fastball,
世
up
代
and out of
交
the
代
zone.
か
Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and
よ
away.
ーし
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
7個目の三振
So bases are empty with one gone. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Tyler
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a liner,
わ
but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
2-2 to the Colorado catcher.
他の人代わりに出せばいいのにああもうそのまま消えましたからね
To me, like he tried to do
アナウン
way
サー
too
と
much
実
on
況
that
だけです
2-2
から
pitch.
ね
You don't have to come into the zone on that
3
count, but a
人も
pitch
とも
that
と
far
4人
outside
おったけ
is
ど
a
ワ
good
トニー
attempt
さん
for
消え
anyone to
て
swing.
もう一人のなんか解説者も消えましたからね
And a fastball misses there, ball
4人
4.
から一気に2人にしたか
Well,
ら
he loses them
2
there,
人
but
リ
that's
ストラ
just
され
the
たみ
first
たいな
walk
感じ
he's given up, along with a couple of
人
hits. So
員
his
削減
command
で
has been pretty solid so far.
Next to stand in is Colton Welker. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No balls and 1 strike.
後ろでうんこするねこれあれあっちゃうんチングスタイルで
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off.
催してきたんちゃうんす
Flowers,
か。
base runner at first with 1 out. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good
突
high
然
hard
肉の
fastball.
香りが。あっちゃ。それはまた食うてる方は嫌ですね。
High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Flowers ignores his coach. He's chugging for the tag, and he's in there as they now trail by only 2.
Great piece of
これはやられた。
but he
ライ
crosses the
トオ
line
ーバ
and
ー。
goes the other way with it, making the
あー
outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around.
もうちょいでアウトやったんですけど、ちょっと横ずれてもうたから。ずれてなかったらアウトやったんですよね。
Charlie Blackmon will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Blackmon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired.
メールが来ました。
Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's now a 3-1 ball game.
ヤフーメールが。
Yency Almonte takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Rockies, number 62, Yency Almonte.
That will be Andrew Kisner. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
The catcher, Andrew Kisner.
First pitch of the AB now. The 0-1 delivery. And there's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that.
Hit out towards second, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Matt Carpenter will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
そういや、今日、肉の日らしいですね。29日やから。
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
肉が安いんですかね。
The straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
知らなんだのか。あんま気にしたことなかったです。いつも鶏の日ばっかりやったから。あんまり肉を買うことはないからね。肉より魚とか食べるから。
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
ああ、これ。剣の肉をチャックに挟む。
Cards leave one, and it's still 3-1.
タピアさん。まあこのバッターぐらいでいいでしょう。
Here's the first pitch to him. Raimel
ま
Tapia
たブ
stands
ー
in
言う
as
て
he looks at a called strike.
バーガーやは肉の日、肉バーガーやってるぞ。そんなあるんすか。肉バーガー。
The 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Carlson is there and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Runs up and gets this one down.
いきなり遊んできた。ああ、それ
And he'll
か。
have no play as he reaches first base
そらし
safely.
よった。
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor.
これは変えなあかん。
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So
バ
as
ー
he
ガーや。
departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Andrew Miller enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Andrew Miller.
Trevor Story steps in now as the first pitch to him is in there
足
for
が
a called
速いラン
strike
ナー
one.
やな。
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
96って書いてる。
Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Trevor Story goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. C.J. Crone stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Hampson, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive
あ
it
れを
around.
取
Gonna
って
have
く
to
れ
make
ると
something
助かり
happen
ま
with
す
2
な。
strikes now.
Got him,
Oh.
and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
タイミングが全然合
Rockies
ってない。
strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Justin
ノーヒ
Williams.
ットなら変えんとあかんな。
Number 26.
Austin Dean is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. First offering on its way, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike
いや、あ
at
れ
the
ボール
knees.
でし
Pretty
ょ。
liberal strike zone
ほ
there.
んま
It's
にボール
0-1.
や。
Hard hit ball
Ah,
to second, reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping in next, Tommy
Edelman,
Edman flew out
Edelman.
last time up. First offering, skied into
ああ、入
straightaway
りすぎ
right.
た。
Owings is camped under this one. 2 gone. Here's Paul
あら、
Goldschmidt
今日
now.
ノーヒット。
The first baseman, Paul
あー、いや、87なんや。どうしようかな。三塁一塁。
Nolan Arenado will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty.
Number 28, Nolan Arenado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's
Ah,
a shot to
oh.
left field and deep.
持ってい
Look
きよっ
at
た。
this. Into the bleachers and gone.
第13号。
Nolan Arenado touches them all.
Arenado
The
さん。
248th of his career. And the Cardinals open it up now. It's 4-1.
代打ホームランって。
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Harrison Bader swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And it's fouled away. Ready on 0-2.
The count is 1 and 2.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called and a great pitch there to retire the side. One for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. St. Louis leads it 4-1. Austin Dean will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Nolan Arenado will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base.
三塁が、でも一塁守られへん。意外と守られん。この人守れるか。この人一塁にして、でから、さっきのアレナドさん、サードか。で、アレナドさん三塁にして、で、この人がショートセカンド。76-4。64か。やったらこの人変えようか。エドマンさんをショートに変えて、ソーサさんをセカンド。これでいこう。
Now the pitch. Sam Hilliard is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
At the plate now, Flowers. 1 ball, no strikes to count. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Now it's 2-0.
腹の虫が鳴いてきましたな。
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Here's the center fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. In now for Colorado, Colton Welker. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball. And looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and next to bat, it'll be Chris Owings. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Welker is off of first with 2 away. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They trail it 4-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Robert Stevenson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Josh Fuentes will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready to begin the 8th and set to go is the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. Now here's the first offering. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Sosa is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Andrew Kisner, singled in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 0-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in next, Matt Carpenter. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. Now the first pitch.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And a half-point attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. This one's into the bleachers and gone.
まさか入ると。第12号。
A solo shot here to left, his second of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
カーペンターさん。
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
The bat, the right fielder.
ライト。
Tyler O'Neill will come on as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for St. Louis. Number 27.
オニールさん。
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. 2-1. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike two.
He's going to have to figure out a way to get out of the middle of the plate. Just gave up a big bomb right there, and now he's missing right down the heart of the plate again. Could spell trouble for him.
Full count, 3-2.
Wow. またブー言うて。
And now a pitch on the way. Hard on the ground towards short. Story picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the eighth. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Rockies 1. Tyler O'Neill stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field. Josh Fuentes to the plate now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see it this day. Too many relievers going multiple innings. But guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch coming, here it is.
まあこの回ぐらいまで行ってくれるとありがたいですね。まあでもスタミナあるから最後までいけそうですけど。ヤフーの近くに住んでいる限りなめとんかわれ言うて一握り。なんかちょこちょこメールが来るんですよ。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Here's the pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Rolled slowly down the first baseline.
やばい。あーやられた。タピアさん足速いんですよね。
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. He's got it. One there. Carpenter not in time, and they'll get just the one.
足が速いな。96。
Trevor Story could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 5-1 our score as we play the eighth. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
ああ、疲れてきた言うてる。
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Full count now.
普通のメールを待ってんすけど、なかなかそっちは怖い。
Skied into straightaway right.
入金メールがなかなか怖い。
Rockies strand one. They're down 5-1. Scott Ober enters from the
まあ、
pen to
一件
start
は
the
間
ninth
違いな
inning
く
as
今
he'll
日来
try
る
to
んで
keep
す
the
けど、
score right where it is heading to the
もう
bottom
一
of the
件も
ninth.
今日来てくれるとありがたいんですけどね。ピッチャーからか。
Paul DeYoung will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Here's the first pitch to him. Enters play here at 279, 17 home runs and 37 RBIs. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
最近なんかチルルンに似た配信者見てますけどね。漢字がチルルンに似てるんですよ。
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
福岡の人ですけどね。
And that's the first out of the inning.
シンゲルンか。
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Austin Dean. He
なん
bounced
か
out
喋り
last time
方が
up.
似てるとい
He's
う
ready.
か。
Here's the first pitch.
No, that's down.
登録者3万人ぐらいいますけどね。
The 1-1.
今日なんか喉の手術をするとか言うて、しばらくもう喋りの配信ができへんとか言ってましたけど。
Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off speed.
And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low. I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
ソフトのメンテちゃうか。ソフトのメンテ。いや、なんかリアルに喉になんか出来物ができてるらしくて、それをなんか手術して切らなあかんらしいんですよ。で、なんか入院せなあかん言うてます。今頃手術やってんちゃいますか。
He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead this one, though, 5-1.
で、あとは、
Junior Fernandez, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball
福
now
岡
out
の
of
お
the
じさん、
bullpen.
福おじさんか。いや、あの人じゃないですね。前言ってた
Set for the bottom of the ninth. And next to bat will be the first
同じ
baseman,
VTuber です
CJ
け
The
ど、
first baseman, CJ.
舞鶴よかとさんですよ。なんで舞鶴やとか言ってたんですけど。
And the pitch.
福岡のなんか中央区に舞鶴公園っていうのがあるらしいんですよ。
Here's the 0-1.
そっからなんか名前取ってるみたいですけど。
And it's 1-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with
舞
the job
鶴言
these
うたら
guys
なん
have
か
done so
京都
far.
かな思っ
Sam
たんですけ
Hilliard
ど、
is
ほ
in
んま
with
に
one away now as he
舞鶴
swings and
公園っ
misses
ていう
here
のが
in
あるみ
strike
たいで。
1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes strike 2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Tyler Flowers. No balls and a strike to count. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
2 out, nobody
なあにしても、チルルンもほんまにあれから全くなくなりましたからね。
Last strike now for Colorado. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1, the final score. St. Louis get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Johan Oviedo earns the win, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watkey, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
3年前ですね。3年前の3月30日が最後ですね。もう3年経ったんや。よっしゃ。これで3連勝か。やっと7月入ったんでね、長いっすね。まだ7、8、9と残ってるから。ようやく後半戦ですけど。ここでやっとオールスターとかあるから、ようやく折り返しですけどね。で、これで貯金が20円。ブルワーズが3ゲームで来てるんですけど。あとはもうめちゃくちゃ離れとるから。ドジャースは相変わらず13ゲーム差で独走中で。阪神最下位か。で、大谷さんとこが今んとこトップですけど。よっしょー。ポイントも溜まってきたな。さあ、終わりまひょか。腹減った。飯飯タイムで。昨日のまたチキンを食べますわ。冷やし中華で、冷やし中華。早い冷やし中華ですな。まだ2月ですけど。さあ、ではではでは。